Hey Coach Garver, this is Group 5, The Quiet Storm, and today we're talking about the Quantitative Project. What's that, Patrick? You're broke and you need to buy some food? Well, I have good news for you because today we're talking about coupons at Central. Now let's take a look at our analysis of the data. Customers are most satisfied with the availability of the coupons, and they are least satisfied with the level of discounts offered. We should focus on improving the discounts offered in coupon books to maximize our customer satisfaction. Our ideal price for the coupon book is $22.99. The limitations of this study is that because it's quantitative, there is no depth and discovery of the information. Also, interval data questions tend to have 10 fever or top box fever with little discrimination, because if everyone puts a 10, it is hard to figure out what is the most important. The NPS, or Net Promoter Score, measures customer loyalty to an organization. It is the percent of promoter scores, which are the 9s and 10s, minus the percent of detractors, which are 6 and below. CMU's NPS is 30.99. Here you can see CMU's NPS on a scale against other big companies, such as Apple, Amazon, and Zappos. CMU's score isn't too high compared to these other companies. So the satisfaction students feel about CMU is lower. First, we look at the performance scores of the different attributes. The highest performance score goes to availability with a score of 6.97. This means that the availability of coupons is the attribute that customers are the most satisfied with. The level of discount has only a 5.84, and although it's not that much less than the availability, it is still what customers are satisfied the least with. Now let's take a look at the importance scores. The importance scores are a correlation analysis of the attributes, with discount receiving the highest correlation coefficient of 0.517 and the effort to find receiving the lowest of 0.274. This means that the level of discount is the biggest determinant in how satisfied customers are with their coupons. Improvement scores are up next, and here you can see that discount, again, is the highest improvement score with a 2.15, and the effort to find and availability tie at the lowest with a 1.04. To find the improvement scores, we used an improvement index equation, which is the attribute importance score times the number of scale points minus the satisfaction score. This tells us the attribute that needs the most improvement. Here's a quadrant analysis showing our strengths and weaknesses of the attributes. As you can see, the level of discount is a major weakness because it is both important to customers and they feel it needs the most improvement. while delivery method is our current major strength. The effort to find coupons is a minor weakness, and the availability is a minor strength. Now we must consider, at what price do we charge for our coupon books? We decided on their price using a Van Westendorp analysis. During this analysis, respondents were asked 5 questions regarding price. The 5 questions are: at what price do you consider the coupon books to be too cheap, that you wouldn't buy one? A good deal? Expensive, but you would still buy one? Expensive and not sure if you would buy one? Or too expensive and there is no way that you would buy one? We then took the means of the responses to find out what customers think. Here is a chart of the means of the responses from the Van Westendorp analysis. Too cheap had a price of $9.09, and too expensive had a price of $58.18. Our ideal price lies between good deal and getting expensive but would still purchase. This graph shows that at $10, 80% of the respondents feel it would be a good deal, but at $30, only 20% of the respondents feel that it would be a good deal. However, there were some extremely large variations in our responses, so the means of the responses may be misleading. This is due to high standard deviations of the means. To solve this problem, we gathered medians instead from the data. Here's a graph of the medians of the responses from the Van Westendorp analysis. Too cheap has a price of $5, and too expensive has a price of $50, with our ideal range being between $20 and $25. Here's a graph showing the means compared to the medians. As you can see, there is some variation between the means and the medians because of that high standard deviation. Due to the large standard deviations in the means, it is safer for us to use the medians. In the end, we decided to charge $22.99 for the coupon book. This is the price that is in between a good deal and getting expensive but would still purchase. We decided to use $22.99 instead of $23 due to the fact that odd-even pricing often makes customers want to purchase the item more. How do customers make decisions when purchasing coupon books? We used a conjoint analysis to answer this question. Here's a graph of the attribute importance for 3 different attributes in the conjoint analysis. The level of discount has the highest mean score with a 41.92, and the type of coupon has the lowest with 22.85. Here's a graph showing the means of the level of discount attributes against one another. As you can see, 50% off has the highest score with a 58.65. This means that customers prefer a 50% off coupon more than any of the other choices. Now let's take a look at the different attributes of delivery method. Cell phone has the highest score with a 9.22 mean. This means that people prefer to get their coupons through cell phones more than they do any of the other options. And here are the three types of coupons: restaurants, retail services, and attractions and entertainment. Restaurants is clearly the highest one with a score of 15.11. People prefer their coupons for restaurants much more than they do for retail services or attractions and entertainment.